Did you know your brain reacts to a good story almost exactly as it does to real life? That's neural coupling, your mind syncing with the storytellers. When you hear a story, you don't just process words, you feel the emotions, see the images, and experience the action as if you're there. Stories bypass our skepticism and go straight to our emotions, a biological hack for connection. That's why a single story can move you, while a mountain of data leaves you cold. We're wired for narrative, not numbers. If you don't use this superpower, you miss out on real connection, persuasion, and understanding. Stories aren't just entertainment, they're the foundation of empathy and meaning. So what happens when you leave your story untold? You leave your greatest tool for connection on the table. When you hear the words storytelling workshop, you might picture campfires or old-fashioned lectures, but the reality is much more dynamic and engaging. Think of it as a gym, not for your muscles but for your voice, your imagination, and the unique experiences that make you who you are. Here you get to flex your creative muscles, try new things, and discover the power of your own stories in a lively, interactive setting. A storytelling workshop is a safe, welcoming space where you're encouraged to dig deep into your memories, reflect on your life, and uncover the stories that are waiting to be told. It's a place where vulnerability is celebrated and everyone's voice matters. You don't need to be a professional writer, a seasoned actor, or even someone who's ever told a story out loud before. All you need is a sense of curiosity and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. The workshop is designed for everyone, whether you're shy or outgoing, young or old, experienced or brand new to storytelling. The facilitator acts as your coach and guide, not as a judge. Their role is to create an environment where you feel free to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from them. They'll encourage you to try new techniques, push your boundaries, and support you as you grow more confident in your storytelling abilities. Throughout the workshop, you'll get hands-on practice in grabbing your audience's attention, building suspense, and delivering your message with clarity and impact. You'll learn how to use your voice, your body language, and your emotions to make your stories come alive. Feedback is always constructive and focused on helping you improve your technique, not on criticizing your ideas or your style. The goal is to help you become a more effective, confident storyteller, no matter where you're starting from. You'll do creative exercises designed to unlock forgotten details, spark your imagination, and help you see your own experiences in a new light. These activities are fun, surprising, and often lead to unexpected discoveries about yourself and others. You'll also learn how to shape your story with a clear beginning, middle, and end, giving it structure and flow so your audience can follow along and connect with your message. Practicing out loud is a key part of the process. You'll get to feel your words land in a room full of supportive listeners and experience the thrill of connecting with others through your stories. Ultimately, a storytelling workshop is about transforming your messy, unpolished memories into a message that resonates with others. It's about finding meaning in your experiences and learning how to share that meaning in a way that inspires, entertains, or moves your audience. In short, it's about discovering the gold that's been hiding in your own backyard all along, and realizing that your story is worth telling. Finding your voice isn't about how loudly you speak or how much space you take up in a room. It's not about dominating a conversation or being the most outspoken person at the table. Instead, it's about something much deeper and more meaningful. It's about truly owning your unique perspective, embracing the experiences, values, and insights that only you can bring, and sharing them with genuine confidence. When you speak from this place, your words carry weight, no matter the volume. Most of us at some point have silenced ourselves. We convince ourselves that our stories are too ordinary, too small, or simply not worth sharing. We compare ourselves to others and worry that our voices will get lost in the noise. But a workshop is a space designed to help you break free from that internal censor. It's a place where you can experiment, take risks, and realize that you are, in fact, the star of your own story. Here, you're encouraged to step forward and let your voice be heard. Through simple yet powerful exercises, like describing a vivid memory or writing about a moment that changed you, you reconnect with your senses. You begin to notice the small details, the scent of rain on pavement, the sound of laughter echoing in a hallway, the feeling of anticipation before a big moment. The magic is in those specifics, the little things that only you can provide. These details transform your story from something generic into something deeply personal and memorable. As you share your stories, you start to build real confidence. You realize that authenticity, being true to yourself, quirks and all, is what draws people in. The more you embrace your truth, the more powerful your voice becomes. You stop trying to mimic someone else's style or fit into a mold. Instead, you begin to sound like yourself, unfiltered, honest, and real. That's when your voice truly resonates. In a workshop, your individuality isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You're surrounded by others who are also learning to honor their own voices, and together, you create a supportive, inspiring environment. The imperfections in your story, the moments of doubt, the unexpected twists, the laughter and the vulnerability are what make it human and relatable. These are the things that connect us all. Finding your voice isn't about inventing something entirely new. It's about recognizing and unleashing what's already inside you. When you do, you'll discover a sense of freedom and self-acceptance that's truly liberating, and that's where your real power lies. You'll leave a storytelling workshop with real-world superpowers. First, connection. You'll learn to build empathy and make people feel seen, vital in work, relationships, and life. Second, clarity. Crafting a story forces you to organize your thoughts and get to the point. Skills that transfer to any communication. Third, confidence. Sharing stories in a supportive group helps you overcome fear and own your ideas. Finally, listening. Giving feedback teaches you to hear not just words, but emotions and intentions. These skills make you a better collaborator, leader, and friend. Storytelling isn't just about talking, it's about understanding. Communication is a two-way street, and it all starts with a story. The real magic of storytelling is in the transformation it sparks. It's not just about words or performances, it's about the way stories can reach into our lives and inspire us to grow, to connect, and to see ourselves in a new light. Every story shared is a chance for someone to discover a new strength or a hidden passion. Take Maria, for example. Maria, a quiet software engineer, found her voice in a workshop by sharing her passion for building computers. At first she was hesitant, unsure if anyone would care about her story. But as she spoke, she saw faces light up with interest, and she realized her experiences mattered. That moment of courage changed everything for her. She learned to present her ideas as stories, weaving her technical knowledge with personal anecdotes. Soon, she was leading meetings, inspiring her colleagues, and finally got her promotion. Maria's journey shows how storytelling can turn self-doubt into confidence and open doors to new opportunities. Then there's David, a retired grandfather who once thought his story was over. He spent his days quietly, believing his best years were behind him, unsure if he had anything left to share. In a workshop, he shared memories from his youth, stories of adventure, challenge, and hope. Those memories became bridges to younger generations, connecting him with his grandchildren and their friends in ways he never expected. Inspired by the response, David started a blog, sharing his life lessons and stories with the world. He found new purpose, inspired others, and realized that his story was still being written every single day. These aren't rare cases. They're proof that storytelling can change how you see yourself and how others see you. When people share their stories, they create ripples of change that reach far beyond the room. It's never too late to take center stage in your own life. Whether you're stepping onto a stage, speaking up in a meeting, or simply sharing with a friend, your story matters. Your story can open doors you never imagined. Doors to new relationships, new careers, and new adventures. It can help you find your community and inspire others to do the same. All it takes is the courage to share it. The impact is real, and the change begins the moment you decide to let your voice be heard. A single story can ripple through a community and spark real change. Imagine a heated town meeting, until someone shares a personal story about the community garden at risk. Suddenly, the debate shifts from statistics to human experience. People listen, connect, and share their own stories. The issue becomes personal, not abstract. This is how movements start, not with data, but with stories that humanize and unite. Civil rights, environmental action, social change, all fueled by personal narratives. One honest story can become a rallying cry. It can turn strangers into allies and spark collective action. The smallest voice can create the largest echo. That's the power of storytelling. In a divided world, stories are the bridges that connect us. facts and labels build walls, but a personal story slips past defenses and invites empathy. You can argue with data, but not with someone's lived experience. Stories let us step into another's shoes, even for a moment. In workplaces, stories break down silos and unite teams around a shared mission. For leaders and peacemakers, storytelling is essential. It's how you build trust and understanding. Stories remind us of our shared humanity and common hopes. In a world of walls, a story is an open door. It's an invitation to listen, connect, and understand. And that's where real change begins. Think your life is too ordinary for a story? Think again. The most powerful stories are the most human, about doubt, joy, loss, and small victories. Your story is your fingerprint, no one else has lived it. Sharing it can be a lifeline for someone else. Your perspective is valuable, and keeping it to yourself is a loss for everyone. Your story is your legacy, more precious than any possession. Stop believing your story doesn't matter. It's your greatest asset and your superpower. Use it to connect, influence, and heal. Don't leave your voice on mute. The world needs your story, messy, beautiful, and real. You know your story matters. Now what? The hardest part is taking action. Fear and self-doubt are normal, but courage means acting anyway. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. The first step can be small. Research a local workshop, write down a memory, or share a story with a friend. Every action counts. Today, decide your voice is worth it. Take one concrete step towards sharing your story. Join a community of storytellers and grow together. Your story is waiting. The world is waiting. Are you ready to begin?